An error occurred. Do we need to try again?
I'm finna say, you want me to hang up and call back?
No. You're
Okay.
fine. Hold on, let's try. I'm scheduled though. It says we're live now. Everybody
Oh,
else try. Everybody else try.
Jesus. Okay. Well, you're the host. I need for you to get that together.
Yo,
Okay.
what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to On the Couch with Ryan. And shout out to all my people that are rewatching this for the second time. Anyway, I'm on the couch right now with Carolyn Johnson, one of the savants of our time. Love her to death. My
Come on.
alumni from not one but two schools. Shout out to that. Always big. Jackson State. I
Ooh.
want to just thank you for being here tonight, Carolyn.
Thank you for having me on the couch. I'm excited.
Well, we wanted to get you on here. When did I ask you? I feel like I asked you last week.
Sunday.
Okay, I just want to make sure. All right,
Yeah,
we got some
Sunday.
people looking. Randy says, "What's up, y'all? What's
Hi,
up, Randy?
Randy.
Family? This is big. This is big. How are you holding up with the virus right now, Carolyn? Talk to us about it."
I know people, my Facebook friends, are probably tired of me talking about it,
Yeah.
but it is very serious, and I'm working triple double time right now.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, I'm in hospitality, and my industry is being affected like all over. Nashville alone has lost, I think to date, $1.4 million,
Yeah.
and there were a total of 434 meetings throughout Nashville that were canceled. So it's rough right now. I'm a manager at the property at my property, so luckily I still have my job and a source of income, but we've had to cut every hourly associate. So
Yeah.
that's including housekeepers, food and beverage, front desk clerks. So all the managers are banding together to, make the hotel run as smoothly as we can. So it's rough, man. It's rough. But I'm not going to complain because I have a job. So thank God for that. But
How did the song go? I won't complain. Could
I
you
will
get? Could
come.
you? Can you give me some verses? Can you give me something? Can you give me just a taste for the people
What
that
is
haven't
it?
heard it?
Though the storms keep raging in my
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
though sometimes it's hard to tell my night from day.
But I won't. Let me put my
But
hand up.
I won't complain. Oh Lord.
Look,
Gee.
I'm still corona negative. I won't complain.
Yay! Shut up. Oh,
Look,
yeah.
don't let us have y'all feeling this. Hey, again, y'all on the couch with Ryan. I know we usually get most of our people to jump on once we're going for a couple minutes. But shout out to like the 14 people in here right now. I got major love for y'all, man.
Hey.
Look at Chris. All right, on this, the one right here, fire. Yeah, man, it's always love. What are you drinking, Carolyn? We got to see that. Is that official for the couch couch
Well,
drink?
Old Fashioned is my favorite drink,
Who?
but I
You know
don't
what?
have.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something and say that was probably a guy that told you about that because I didn't know about an old fashioned from anybody until I talked to like a 37-year-old man, and he was like, "Oh yeah,
Really?
you need to get this." I was like, "What is it mint in there? What is that all about?" You gotta go to Fridays to get this. I can't get
They
this at
got
my local spot.
some bourbon, some bitter, some orange slice. Like I
Yeah.
love old fashions, but I'm not real good at mixing drinks. So right now I'm just sipping on Crown Vanilla
All
because
right.
I just drink that straight, and you don't need a mixer or anything like that with it. So that's been my nightcap is Crown Vanilla for
Was it
the.
when you get ready, you don't have. Well, no, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You're like, I
Don't
don't
have
need
to
no
get ready.
chaser. I'm ready to go.
Just get it. Just get it.
First question I have outside of the fun stuff is New Edition or Boys to Men?
New edition.
I feel the same
New
way. People think I'm biased, but I feel like talent is just at a different level when you include dancing. And I feel like realistically, they're better because they can also dance.
Exactly. And I mean, and not just because, they were first in the game before Boys and Men, but Boys and Men have made like remakes of their songs. So you gotta give a shout out to the originators of it. That's our first black boy group. So
Ronnie,
Boys and Men,
Bobby, Ricky, and
Ricky,
Mike.
Mike,
Who we
some
missing?
some some
Johnny. We
Johnny.
can't forget Johnny. Don't
Yeah.
disrespect Johnny. That's come on, y'all. I ain't
I'm
gonna
a
do that.
Bobby fan. Bobby was my boy.
Everybody knows Bobby.
Yes.
Little Fizz or Omarion?
Lil Fizz started to become a little bitch to me. Don't do that. Don't
Yo,
do that.
you on the
So
couch with Ryan? Y'all feeling it coming straight from the
it's just, that was a real bitch ass move. So I'm definitely going to go with Omarion on that. But it's really J Bug though.
He got the money. That's what I hear.
J Bug.
All right. Did you have tickets for the Millennium Tour too?
No, I was going to go, but that same weekend, a girlfriend of mine crossed graduate chapter in Cincinnati, and she asked me to pin her. So I said, all right, that's what's up. So I went to Cincinnati that weekend. I pinned my good friend.
Do you have to be active to pin somebody? Because I feel like I cannot pin another alpha at this point in my career.
Yes, you don't have. Well, as far as for Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated,
all right,
you don't have to be. You don't have to be active in order to pin someone.
Yeah, I mean that's like your parent pinning you, and it's like because they ain't pay their check, they're gonna be like, nah. Notice today, Alpha. I'm putting it on my son and taking the mask off and all. We ain't gonna be able to do probates then. We just gonna have this type of thing, and people are gonna take off their thing and be like, "Hey, I'm in. How y'all?"
If we continue to go down this road,
let's not get too deep into that, Carolyn. We don't.
Okay, we're not. We're gonna change the subject. People get in their feelings, so we're gonna change the subject.
Do you feel like you get in your feelings about that sometimes?
About what, Greek life?
Well, I mean, more or less, people feeling like they have to know everything of a process to accept you or feel like you're equal to them in an organization.
When I was in my 20s, I mean, hell, I just turned 32 in March. So
you said hell. All right, come on now.
But
hell.
When I was in my 20s, I did. But now, once you get in your 30s, it's so much more than, what did you have to do, and what was your process like, where you made all that. While that is important, was the most important, are you financial, are you active?
That's a big part.
So if you're neither, wallet, then why are we even talking about it? So that's not important to me anymore.
Look, it was about jackets. Now it's just about actually doing something. Shout out to the jackets, though. Jackets.
Yes, the jackets. I'm not gonna lie. I was a jacket for a minute. Like it's expensive to be Greek, but that's our duty. So that's a sacrifice you have to make. But yeah.
Do you find it difficult to be in a different organization than your mother?
When Delta chose me. I didn't
choose come on.
So when Delta chose me,
yes,
I was nervous to tell my mom and sister, just because growing up, I knew I was gonna be an AK. You couldn't tell me otherwise.
Speak on it. Look at James. Look at James. He's throwing us emojis. All the way from Memphis 10 already.
Yes, but no, I mean, my mom is an old head. She crossed in 74, 75, something like that. And then my sister, while we are very close, she crossed in the 90s, and she's 16 years older than me. So I didn't want to make them sad or whatever, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you, and that was what was best for me.
I mean, I think it's such a big thing to imagine that your child potentially goes in a different direction. But I also think, too, that there can be overexposure. And I think some of my frat brothers that I know in different organizations, too, sometimes I feel like the whole point of it is maybe there is a little mystery, some, mystique behind it. Mm-hmm. And if I know what's behind every closed door, do I really value it? Or do I feel like it's something that I want to invest myself into? Because I feel like if I've watched the movie, I've read the book, I know all the, secrets. What's the point of me doing it at this point?
I understand that. That's why it's so important to do your research and not to do something because somebody else did it. So, absolutely.
Carolyn, what's the most romantic thing somebody's ever done for you?
Well, my love language is words of affirmation. Okay. I'm a big sucker on what you say to me and if you mean it. So the most romantic thing a guy has ever done for me was to write me a love letter. I'm a sucker. Like, I mean,
was it a letter that was like entailed with multiple pages, or was it just like I'm writing this down, and I got like my pen, and I'm like,
you're so crazy. So that's the thing about, I'm glad you asked that too. Hey friend, hey Nita. So for words of affirmation, in my opinion, it's not what you say, it's the feeling behind it. So, just because you say, oh, you are as beautiful as this rose, or you are as something, whatever. If it's no meaning behind it, then it doesn't mean anything. But the words that he wrote on that paper, we've been dating for some time at that point. So, it was some real intimate moments that we've shared, and it was very special to me.
yeah, I feel like writing notes is a lost art since texting came out. I feel like that's how I met my wife, was with a note, because I felt like I was trying to be different, and so
Yes. Hi,
do something different.
Olympia, Rebecca, Glenn, Span.
Double up on it, y'all better know
It's
it.
my friend.
That's my best friend, in fact.
Oh.
What kind of parent do you think you'll be?
Woo. That's a good question. Especially because, Ryan, I did not it really wasn't until I was 30, hell, maybe even last year, that I knew for a fact that I wanted to be a mother.
Right.
So I think that I will be, I want to be a mixture of my child's best friend, but the disciplinarian.
Yeah.
I will, always be upfront and honest and supportive. But I want my child to be able to, know the importance of learning from your mistakes, and knowing it's okay to fall, and you'll be okay. Just get back up. So I think I'll be a dope mom.
I think all that kind of turned into, I'm gonna beat their ass. I mean, I felt like that was the whole kind of.
Let me not lie. Yes, like, I'm with the fear of God in my child.
God with the capital G.
You are a representation of me and your daddy, and you better not. Yeah, that's the truth.
You better know
that other stuff is just nice to say.
Do you have your running shoes on?
Do I have my running shoes on?
Yes.
Not at this moment.
I need you to get your purse and show us the contents inside. Do it. Do it. Do it. This is big. This is big. This is big.
See, here's the thing, Ryan. Okay. Damn it. I knew I should have put some better bottoms on.
All right, so man.
Listen, I knew I was just going to be sitting from the top up. So I can't stand up.
Shout out to being on the couch with Ryan. It's business on top, party at the bottom.
Yes. I can't stand up because, I knew you weren't going to see my bottom. And no, I live alone, so
you be comfortable. You be you. You be you.
So next question.
We're gonna take it that she had gum and a whole lot of napkins in that ramen bag.
In my purse.
Do you have hot sauce in your bag?
No, I don't have hot sauce, but I have mace. So.
All right. Hey, look, it's a dangerous world out there. What was it like? What was it like growing up in Jackson?
My sincere opinion, Ryan, growing up in Jackson, we had a great childhood. Like,
I enjoyed it.
It was always something to do. I guess, we were at the end of 80s, early 90s, baby. So we still, we went outside. We believe in community. Yeah. It was a great childhood experience. And of course, I'm not a child anymore. So I don't. But from what I see, I just don't feel like this generation of children were able to receive the exposure that we receive. So
I feel like they're very comfortable in this situation. Realistically, I feel like they're probably more comfortable than having an expectation to go outside and be like, go play. Because I feel like this would not have stopped me from being in the streets. I mean, I wouldn't down the corner shooting dice, but I feel like basically I could pull up at my friend's house and we would just be, kicking it.
Exactly.
I don't feel like the kids are really missing out on what they were naturally doing, short of 5-10 minutes or going out and organized sports. I don't really see that as, and you know what? I will say that we're the generation that still knows what a cassette player is, but also can, set up a highly functional smartphone. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
we are the best of both worlds. So millennials get the most flack, but we are the best generation.
Well, the
Though. Like
fact that we know and appreciate who Johnny Gill is, I can't acknowledge Jacquees as the king of R&B. I
he
love
would
him.
never be.
It will never be the king of
Would
R&B.
never be.
And you know what? I feel like now that I've had to X out R. Kelly, my life is so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I can
Ooh.
literally go down so many lists of songs that I'd be like, man, I can't listen. And then if you go to the songs he produced, there's just groups that you just can't even. You can't even.
Exactly. Ryan, do you? But low key, do you listen to him behind closed doors?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
That's
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. When I hear Charlotte Factory, the Chocolate Factory, them windows go up. Ain't nothing you hearing from Ryan. Know that
not
today.
TP2. What is it? TP2.com or whatever.
Um,
on your booty. I think that was on that album.
I just need what is it? Ignition remix. That's what I need. But I can't listen to it.
My favorite R. Kelly was the 12 play.
Well,
like Ryan, I wish so much that I was an adult in the 90s
Yeah.
versus being a child. Man, because 12 play.
everybody talking about bullshit. You already know. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to be with this. When you think about y'all listening to them songs, just know he was with,
That's true.
He was with Aaliyah and all them other little kids. And I mean, I'm just being real.
That is true. But I miss it though. I hate, you can't listen to it. I now what you do in the privacy of your own home, your car, that's your business. But I don't feel like it should be played like in clubs and things of that nature. But of course, what you do in the privacy of your own home, that's different.
Do you feel like listening to an artist that potentially has done something that doesn't align with your values is supporting them, or do you feel like it's just art and you kind of have to take it with that aspect that this is just art, not necessarily this is my feelings?
I mean, I hate to say it, but yes, I do feel that you have to look at the person. You can't. I understand the concept behind separating the artist from the art, but come on now, like you pull the artist pulls from his life.
Yeah.
So that is essentially who you are. So that whole separate the art from artists, no.
Jason just jumped in here and said, "Do you still watch reruns of the Cosby Show?"
Absolutely, but my
Own
opinion
it.
of Bill.
We are
But
on
my
it.
opinion of Bill Cosby is different.
Yeah.
So I don't put Bill Cosby.
First off, Mo Jones said you were both conceived on R. Kelly songs. I'm actually older than that, so I would probably say The Whispers and maybe some early New Jack Swing, but my parents were older, so they were probably listening to Earth, Wind and Fire. It's fine.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
My
I'm
mom
not.
And dad, my dad, bless his soul. They're 66. They were both born in 53, so they're 66, 67. So no,
they weren't playing none of that. That was the young people stuff.
Exactly.
Can you arrange these in a list of importance? Money, food, lashes, and sex.
Oh shit! Hold on. Money.
Mm-hmm.
Food.
I love how you had a pen ready. God.
Absolutely.
It's like, you know what? You ready.
Sex. You said list of importance?
Yes, I will reread it. Food, money, sex, lashes.
My list,
right.
Money is number 1. Number 2,
See, it's difficult because you're hungry, right?
I mean, you gotta have food in order to be energized to have sex. But when you're having sex, everything go out the window. Like,
big facts.
I'm gonna say sex, food, then lashes.
All right. Well, you got glasses on, so I feel like you could get away with it.
I don't wear lashes because I wear glasses. Exactly. See? There you go.
We're learning here. What's the one thing that you can't find when you grocery shop because of the lockdown?
I haven't really been in those grocery stores.
God, I love how you said them grocery stores. Like, them folk over there trying to eat. I ain't been with them. I'm Uber Eats. I'm getting it. Don't worry about me.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, Ryan. I'm not. And luckily, the guys that I've dated, have been great cooks. Because cooking is that's not my ministry. So I don't like going to the grocery store.
Yeah.
They make me itch. So yes, I've truly have been, I still been, now I did go to the grocery store to get things that like fruit,
Yeah.
salad, that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But no, I still order out.
Do you feel like you would be concerned if getting into a relationship, your cooking skills were not received as a ministry?
No, I mean, because everyone has their preference.
Yeah.
And if it's something that I'm not doing that you need, then we weren't meant to be together anyway. And while I don't cook, we're not gonna starve.
Mhm.
So, hopefully it wouldn't be a make or break type of thing. But if it is, that is his preference, and I can't be mad about that.
Is wanting to eat being a preference, or do you feel
No,
like
no,
okay?
no, no. Listen, we're
Mhm.
gonna eat.
Yeah.
Am I gonna cook? Duh. I clean. I keep a clean house now. Like speaking, like it was my old relationship, past
Yeah.
relationship. It worked so well because he cooked, and then I was right behind him, like, baby, let me get that dish, and then it was clean, and I put it up. So when we sat down and ate, we didn't have to worry about cleaning up afterwards because
You're coming in like a team.
exactly we were a team.
Well,
So
when I saw your Facebook earlier and I saw you said, skip all this coronavirus stuff, this I'm every woman is for the birds. Could you kind of talk a little bit about that and just your
yeah,
perspective?
yeah. I mean, I will. Again, Ryan, like I guess I'm a late bloomer to can we be with a guy who loves to cook? Absolutely, Tiffany. Exactly. Like that's the whole gender role stuff. Why I have to know how to cook? Like what? Thank you, Tiffany. But anywho, to answer your question, Ryan, I do believe that I was a late bloomer in
Mm-hmm.
terms of like love and relationships. Because again, although I just turned 32, not that old, I really truly didn't want to get married until like really last year or
Mm-hmm.
the age of 30. That never just it just wasn't, on my list of growing up. So what I meant by that status is, two incomes is better than one.
Come on, speak on that.
And while I do love the fact that I am independent and I value that I know I can be alone and be happy and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
companionship is beautiful, and you want to share your life with someone,
Yeah.
and I'm at that point of understanding that. So yeah, that's what I meant by that quote. But just to on surface level, I've been where I have not had the, I don't want to say the luxury because this is a serious matter, and
Yeah.
it's very like the whole stay at home or what is the safe at home bill or mandate they have, whatever
Yeah.
right now. That is very true, and I do wish that I could be, I wish I could stay at home, but I do have to go to work. In an industry that's 24 hours, 7 days a week. So
Yeah.
um I said that to say I truly have been working like 8 to 7 every day. Like today was my ninth day of working. Because again, the managers were having to band together to take up the slack of our hourly associates not being there.
Yeah.
So I've been working from 8 to 7. I come home and at least when we were safe, I could have a friend come over.
Yeah. Now.
Not so much now.
Mm-hmm.
So just it's just kind of lonely.
No, I
And
mean, I think like cabin fever is real though, right? So
yes, it
everybody's trying
is.
to like figure out how to express themselves. Everybody's trying to figure out how to not like, go crazy with their spouse, potentially their kids, their parents they might be taking care of. I mean, there's so much going on, but I think like one of the things that has been super cool about this is that you are seeing a lot of positive just as much as you're seeing negative. And I think
Absolutely,
that was
yes.
something that I wasn't prepared for because I always feel like, you always hear about, people doing different things and how negative they are. But I do think that people are, maybe taking an extra second and just really trying to help out people. And I think that's super cool because I remember,
Yes.
like right after 9/11, it was like that. You kind of had that feeling, it was like, all right, well, we got to be one nation and not just separate people and things like that. So that was something that I felt like is kind of cool with this.
All the like viral shows and
everybody's
concerts,
making the effort.
It's really cool to see people band together like this, and just let I'm here for you, and we're gonna get through it together, and all of that. So,
do you believe in defined gender roles?
I don't.
Well, I like that you said that because now my next question is: could you have a stay-at-home husband while you worked?
I could do that. Mm-hmm. No, I couldn't. Let me not lie.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all can't say you want gender roles to be not defined, but then it's like.
The fact is, okay. It depends, Ryan. Now, if we had children and, we're looking at the pros and cons of childcare and things of that nature. And, if he was going to do, stay, homeschool them, that kind of stuff, then absolutely. Mm-hmm. However, if, we don't
have fingers children. Ain't unclenched since you started.
However, if we don't have children and it's just you and I, and I'm going to work, I love to work. I get that from my mom. I know I do. I love to work. So I need my mate to match my what is the word I'm looking for?
Your drive.
Yeah, my drive. I need him to match my drive. So if children were a factor and he was truly, cooking and cleaning and all of that, then I honestly wouldn't have a problem. But if it's just me and you, no. Because again, like I said, you have to do the things that you enjoy to do. I love cleaning. So I don't really need him to do that for me now, whereas I don't like cooking. Then, you go ahead and cook. So but no, you can't be a stay-at-home. Can't do that.
I don't know what's happening. People are saying that the internet is not working for them. I feel like I'm getting a good little stream here.
Yeah, you're not freezing. I'm not freezing.
I know. Hold on. Let's end broadcast and restart. Everybody's saying they can't see us. Let's end and start.
Okay.
And peace. And then we're going to come